Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna give you 5 things that you absolutely need to know when keeping shrimp. Now this video is gonna be full of information, so make sure you stay around to the end of the video to get all the tips. If you enjoy regular fish keeping content, then consider subscribing. It's free and you could always change your mind. The first thing to know is to keep one type of shrimp per tank. The main reason for this is because if you keep different shrimp together, they will interbreed and their offspring have a bunch of mutations. However, this only occurs in shrimp that are about the same species. For example, if you get 2 groups of new cardinal shrimp, one being blue and one being red, and they breed together, within a while their strains will be all messed up and the offspring will appear like brown. A lot of people call these mutated shrimp chocolate shrimp, and they're most commonly used as feeders. If you keep one type of shrimp in the tank, it also looks a lot better than a lot of different shrimp that have different colors. So tip number 1 is to keep only one type of shrimp in your tank. Now the second tip is to keep them with good tank mates. This is very important because a lot of cichlids and loaches will eat your shrimp, so it's important to know beforehand if your fish are shrimp safe. Normally some live bearers and some tetras will do really fine, but you need to do your research beforehand. I have a video on the best tank mates to keep with shrimp. It's right up here in the top right hand corner. The third tip is to add live plants to your tank. Plants will provide a natural environment for your shrimp, and it also purifies the water. Plants will also provide natural hiding spaces, which makes your shrimp feel safe. In fact, I recommend adding at least some live plants to every tank because it makes the environment better and creates a more natural environment. Plants will soak up a lot of excess nutrients and waste that the fish and other things produce. They also help with the nitrogen cycle, which keeps your tank balanced. So tip number 3 is to keep live plants. The fourth tip is to keep your water flow low. I found that shrimp tend to like lower water flow because they don't like the current which pushes them around. They won't enjoy being with a bunch of water currents where they won't be able to relax and do normal things. You want to keep them in a tank where the water flow is very low. You can slow down the flow by either using a sponge filter or use a hang-on back filter, but you use something to slow down the water. In the wild, they do tend to be found in slow water streams or places that don't have water flow at all. So the fourth tip is to slow down water flow. The fifth and final tip is to keep them in a low pH, preferably under 7.7. Keeping the pH low will make the water slightly acidic, which provides a pretty good environment for your shrimp. Most shrimp are very sensitive to water parameters, so it's really important to keep the pH low. I recommend keeping them in a pH from 7 to 7.7. There's a lot of methods to keep your aquarium pH low, but the method I like is to do more water changes. Doing this will constantly refresh the water and keep ammonia levels at bay. If this doesn't work for you, then you could use something like cecum acid buffer, which will help you get the pH lower. Keeping plants will also help keep the ammonia levels and the pH level lower. I hope this video helps a bit, and if you want to learn more about fish and fish keeping, consider subscribing and leave a comment down below. Thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next video.